I have a couple hours to kill, so I'm gonna be walking around the Golden Gate Park here. When I first came when I first got to San Francisco in 1981, one of the things that a lot of us refugees from Vietnam, we love to come in here. It's open space, it's green, trees, nature. This is one of the greatest things about America. Public parks, open space. This park, the Golden Gate Park, in the middle of a city of 900,000 people, was created in the 1870s. Imagine it, 1870s, and it's about 400 hectares here. And you walk here, when you walk away from these, this is the Academy of Sciences. It's an incredible place for kids to come and see nature, well, science. And so, as a Vietnamese, I see this. It's like, oh my God, why can't Vietnam or Singapore or Thailand or many Asian countries, replicate this, duplicate this? What's remarkable about the U.S. is that the early city leaders or civic leaders and city planners, they realized that in a compact, dense, living space, people need to get away. People need to be able to slow down, go someplace to have a picnic on the weekends, or to take a walk to Compton Lake. They problems to get in touch with nature, and they created these parks like this one and Central Park. I believe this is the second oldest park in America after Central Park. So they created this. They set this aside for all to see, locals and tourists alike. Just remarkable. This is the Young Museum. This is called the Band Shell. And you walk through the park, you see these huge conifers or pine trees and soaring eucalyptus, and you have many other different species, and as well as wildlife, birds, raccoons, opossums, even foxes and coyotes in here. I was so struck by how bare and naked Vietnam is on my last trip in October, November. I was sad. I felt saddened by how bad things have become and how removed people from their natures, from farmland, which Vietnam's too essentially is. And so, why can't we do this? Why can't other countries replicate this? And that's one of the genius of America, is that one of the things that we love coming here. We love being here. Open space. And accessible. And this is in the middle of a city of 900,000 people, mind you. So it's not a small city, and it's not rural as the suburbs. This is the Golden Gate Park. It's just beautiful. I love walking through here. I try to do this as much as I can. I work nearby, so once in a while I take a walk on the wild side. I walking through the Golden Gate Park. Get a sense how large it is and how beautiful it is. I recently walked around the famed Lake Hoàng Kim in the center of Hanoi. There wasn't a single bird in sight. It was so sad. There were a few butterflies. The city decided to plant some flowers to attract flies, but there were only few flies. No bees in Vietnam. Not that I could see. But here, this is San Francisco, a huge city. I'm gonna see how big these trees are. And also this street here, Kennedy Drive, on the weekends it's closed off on Sunday, so only pedestrians and bikes and rollerbladers here. So this is how beautiful it is. And it has a lake, a soccer field, rugby field, and where you toss frisbee and walk your dogs. And botanical garden, a museum, Academy of Sciences, which has a planetarium. So, that's San Francisco, Golden Gate Park.